Welcome back to McPhee Ford. Today we're taking a look at this brand new 2024 Ford F-150. This truck here is the XL trim level. So this is actually the lowest trim available for the F-150 lineup. Some would consider this the work truck trim because it's going to offer extremely good value because you're going to get all of the capabilities and durability of the F-150, but without all of the extra bells and whistles. So it's going to offer a really great package here. This is, again, XL trim. It's finished in Agate Black, has the 2.7 liter EcoBoost engine, which is now standard for the F-150 and the XL trim level. Now, starting here with the front end, you do have your black grille here, very straightforward design, black grille, as well as the matte black bumper is a steel bumper, so it's going to be more heavy duty. You got your LED headlights, which is really nice to have here on the base model. You're not going to sacrifice your lighting performance, so you have your really sharp looking LED headlights, nice bright Ford logo there. And then coming around to the side, this one does have the 17-inch steel wheels, which is actually pretty cool that it's still available on the F-150, but you do have the 17-inch steel wheels with the Pirelli all-terrain tires. XL branding on there on the side. This truck is a regular cab with the 8-foot box, so this is the perfect work truck spec configuration. It's going to offer maximum bed space, but you can still fit 3 people inside the cab there with the bench configuration. This truck does have 4-wheel drive, which is going to be, of course, more popular, so 4-wheel drive is equipped. Coming around to the back here, parking sensors in the rear bumper, which is a really nice feature to have here on the base truck. You're going to have rear parking sensors. You also have rear cross traffic alert. You can notice how these sensors actually kind of point out to the side a little bit, which is going to help with that side detection there. Full-size Class 4 receiver hitch, which is going to offer a ton of towing capacity with the Class 4 rating. There you have 4 and 7-pin trailer connections. So you can run, of course, a trailer brake controller, which this truck does have as one of the very few options, is the trailer brake controller. Now, lowering down the tailgate, the truck does not have a spray and bed liner. However, of course, that is very easily fixable. We can either do drop-in or an aftermarket spray, and either option is quite popular. But of course, again, you're going to maximum bed space back here with the 8-foot length, and there is lots of different tie-down points as well. Now we'll go ahead and take a look into the interior of this F-150 with the XL trim here. We're going to have a gray sort of black cloth interior, and again, bench seating configuration here, so you can still fit 3 people in this truck, which is definitely nice if you do need that extra seating capacity. But there's a little kind of console here in the middle that does fold down there. You get some cup holders. Very, very comfortable. On the floor, it does have rubber flooring or vinyl flooring, which is going to be incredibly easy to maintain. If you make a mess, water, mud, whatever the case is, it's very simple, very easy to clean. Just being the fact that it's rubber and not carpet. On the door panel, tons of storage there. Of course, it's built for durability. All the materials are hard, durable, rugged, so they're meant to get dirty, they're meant to get wet. And again, it's kind of the purpose of the XL trim. Automatic headlights here. We also have electronic parking brake. So just those little convenience features are actually still standard here on the F-150. Now we'll go ahead and hop inside. It does have a switchblade style key, which is going to be the standard trim for XL and STX trim levels here. And we'll go ahead and fire it up. Again, 2.7 liter EcoBoost engine, which is going to be one of Ford's most popular engines, mainly because the power output is very, very adequate for like 90% of truck buyers. I mean, it makes 400 foot-pounds of torque, which is incredibly impressive, especially from a 2.7 liter displacement engine. It's a twin turbocharged V6, 325 horsepower. Got your 10-speed automatic transmission selector right up there. And again, this truck does have 4-wheel drive, which is an option here. You can get these rear-wheel drive. It does have 4 high as well as 4 low, and a little drive mode select right there. You can go ahead and cycle through a couple different drive modes. You have different slippery, you have off-road modes, tow haul, sport, eco. So a lot of great options there depending on what kind of driving you're doing, of course. Moving on to the steering wheel and just the kind of general design of the interior. For 2024, Ford made a couple of really big changes here for the interior. Mainly, it is going to be your technology and some of the connectivity options. This screen here in the middle previously used to be available as an option on higher-end trucks, but now for 2024, this 12-inch display is now standard across the board for F-150 entirely. It's going to offer a ton of different connectivity options like wireless Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, which is a huge convenience feature. You no longer have to plug in your phone to access Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. It's done completely wirelessly, which is a huge advantage here to the F-150 in particular. We also have built-in navigation capabilities. You have your different vehicle settings and vehicle features also accessible through here. So it's just incredibly nice to have. It gets a 12-inch display, so it's very easy to navigate all of the settings. Especially if you have gloves on in the wintertime, it's gonna still work with your gloves there. On the gauge cluster, it's also a full display, which is another big change for the infotainment and kind of the connectivity options. So it's a full screen. It's going to be very customizable, and as you can see there, as I change through the drive modes, it'll change the look and the design of the instrument cluster to make it more apparent for each selection there. So a lot of great options here. Of course, you got your fuel economy, different gauges and off-road and towing information in here. Now moving below the screen is going to be your climate control. It's still in a nice physical format there, so very simple. You have heated mirrors on this particular truck. You have your USB connectors. You got another set right there and a 12 volt. So you get a lot of great power supply options there. More storage down below. And again, bench seating configuration. Of course, you can easily lift that up, and you do have that extra seat there with the seat belt. Lockable glove box, which is a great feature to have here in the cab, so you have some nice secure storage. And here is the payload rating for this exact truck. So we have a 1,720 pounds here for this particular truck. So over 1,700 pounds, which is very impressive for this regular cab 8-foot box workhorse truck. 1,700 pounds of max payload, very impressive. I do want to just quickly swing around to the window sticker here because I know a lot of you want to see this here. Right up top, again, you got 2024 F-150 regular cab, 2.7 liter EcoBoost. Here's the option list. The only ones it has is the running boards down below here, which is probably a nice option to have. And then the trailer brake controller, and that is it, $56,150. Now I do want to preface very clearly, these prices are in Canadian dollars. So if you're comparing this truck to a truck in the States, the US, it is going to be more expensive. So these are Canadian dollars here. But that'll do it for this video. That is the 2024 F-150 XL. If you're interested in this truck, it is available for sale here at McPhee Ford. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.